Getting into some of my monthly reviews. My month at an end. Entertainment wise, anime of the month. This one came recommended by Chat's Pookie Bear. Matt Nader. He's made me sit down and watch it, and I enjoyed it. Gonna tell y'all a little bit about it, but first we're gonna pull it up real quick. Should have it up already. Yeah, we do. So let me see if I can butcher this name up real quick. Mushoku Tensei. Mushoku Tensei. Jobless Reincarnation. For my English speaking folks and folks that have a hard time pronouncing letters and other things like that. This is an isekai, if you couldn't tell from the name Reincarnation, from a couple years ago. Just recently came out with a new season. I couldn't tell you when. By the time I started watching it, the second season was already completed. So it's a nice full binge. 24 episodes each season. There's also like a prequel, an episode 0 type deal for the second season. So that's something that y'all can keep a lookout for. Who doesn't love an episode 0 / prequel / them talking about some other stuff, some behind the scenes stuff for like another character that you didn't even think about. But I think it was like a filler. I wasn't really paying attention. When I binge, I don't even pay attention to episode numbers or anything like that, because like if it gets my attention, I'm in there. And this is definitely one that's gotten my attention. I know we all know isekais to be like super silly, big on the harem side. I know some are, well, I can't even really say that they're kind of slice of life, but like they have slice of life elements. But the main character is OP as hell, and there's always like a demon lord somewhere trying to ruin the peace of the new life of our MC. This one is kinda more of the same, but it's more serious toned. It has a legit storyline. It's not slapstick. There are moments of silliness, goofiness. The MC's I forgot how old he was before he died, but he got reincarnated as a baby and started living this full life in this other world that actually has like backstory, history, stuff like that. So it's really kind of cool to see the main character grow up, and you're kind of growing up with the main character and just kind of going through this life as he is. So that was a really, really nice touch for me. There is some questionable moments, we'll say that. Put that out there. Nothing is sacred in anime, but like if you can look past those certain instances, this is a really, really good story. If you're a fan of I was about to say magic. I mean, if you're a fan of magic, definitely check that out still. But if you're a fan of fantasy, this really, 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 really scratches the fantasy itch. You got different species of animal, human, dragons are flying around. As you can see, you got like wolves and stuff. People are fighting. There's plenty of action in there. There is some I'll call dialogue heavy episodes, but you know, they're pretty necessary to the story. So it doesn't feel like it's dragging or anything. But the characters are likable. You do get a whiff of every character's like personality, where they're coming from, and why they act the way they do. So yes, we're following the main character, but we're also learning about, you know, the world around him and everybody else's story kind of along the way, basically as he learns them. So, you know, I'm not gonna say we're put in the shoes of the main character, but following along with the main character is also opening up the world to us as it's opening up the world to him. And I've always been a fan of a concept like that. So, you know, it was great for me. Big shout out to Matinator for the recommendation. If y'all got recommendations, please slap me with them. I'll watch any and everything. Will I like it? Who knows? But I am gonna watch it, and you know, and I'll come back and tell you all about it for sure. But that is Jobless Reincarnation. You can find it on Crunchyroll. I'm not sure if you can find it on anything else, but if you don't have anything else to watch, and I wouldn't say it's world ending, but you know, good storytelling and world building, I would say check out Jobless Reincarnation for sure.